Hey everybody, it's Doug Mystic Eye here on Board Game Geek. We are playing through Zombicide Prison Outbreak using all characters that came from the Kickstarters, etc., characters that are not included in the base games. Plus we are using a new app to manage our game completely, cards and everything. So the only thing we have to do is move our figures around the board, etc., etc. It even rolls dice for us. I have the dice bowl out, but I haven't used it yet. So let's get started. We're going to get right into it. Let me go to the board. It's going to be Achilles' turn, or Akil, I guess it is. I don't know how to pronounce it. But let's go to the board and I'll show you what's happening. Hey guys, I need to make some quick corrections. I just wanted to go over a couple things with you. First off, the app let me down. Came back to continue our playthrough, and even though it saved my app in temporarily, it didn't save it long term, and I lost all my stuff. Good thing is video is indefinite on YouTube, and I hadn't published all the episodes yet, so I went back and recreated what they had in the cards. I did make one change because I pulled a assault rifle that was from the base Zombicide deck, and I wasn't using that. I used the extra cards, but I'm not going to, so I replaced Akil's assault rifle with just a rifle. It's not as good. Only rolls 1 die, but it has a 3+, where the assault rifle rolls 3 dice and has a 4+. But it's okay, because that'll work out alright. So that's what you see on Akil's card. Now, the other thing I want to tell you is, if you remember when he got bit by a zombie, he had a nightstick, right? So the nightstick has a special ability that I forgot about. One of the viewers let me know about this. Says if equipped, discard this to prevent 1 wound. So he did lose his nightstick, but that's okay because it stopped him from getting a wound. So we're going to go to the cards now. I'm going to use the player cards instead of the app. I'm probably going to still use the app to draw the zombies just because it'll be easier. Even though I do have the zombie deck right here, I'd have to put the toxic zombies back in it, and well, I should do that actually. No, if I use the app, it'll be fine for the deck, I guess. I don't know. But I am going to use the real deck for items. Now, the people who make the app said that saving your progress is in the next release. So when I do another, I say when, not if. When I do another playthrough of Zombicide, I will use the app to its full effect. It's unfortunate that it didn't work that way for us. It just cost me a little extra effort. I had to go back and redo that. Now there's one more thing I wanted to show you, though. I'm going to kind of house rule it and leave it alone. Let me go to the board and show you that. Okay, on one of the cards I drew a manhole cover. I didn't notice it. Another viewer pointed that out to me. I always miss the manhole covers on the cards because they're small. Let me see if I can find one. And even though it was on the big screen, I don't look for those because they're so few and far between. You're not really looking for it. But they look like that. Now, when that happens, you're supposed any tile that has survivors on it that has a manhole would spawn zombies. Well, the only one that did was this one. So, you know, I could have cheesed out and said, yeah, we're going to spawn a zombie here, but it can't get anywhere. So I ended up spawning them at the regular spawn points. I think that's okay for now. If I run into another manhole cover and catch it, then I will make the effort to make sure it's right from a perspective of putting in where the manhole covers are, because I guess long term, if that happened multiple times, there could be a big parade of them outside. But keep in mind, when we open the yellow gate and then open the purple gate, they're going to start pouring in anyway. So anyway, I did that. And again, we're going to be using the actual cards for the players now as opposed to the app. That's kind of sucks. I was really hoping to continue the app with you guys, but it is what it is. Now, in this particular episode, I'm still using the app, the episode you're about to watch. So Akil will still have his wound through that as well, but know that in the subsequent episode, the next episode, I will remove it. And it'll be not on his card. So that is cool. And we're just going to keep going, so get ready for the next turn. It does start to heat up, and don't take too close a look at the board because you'll see what's going on. Anyway, enjoy the episode, and I'll see you on the next one. Okay, so all of our characters up here, we unlocked the jail cells, and actually a young Leah who was busted for, I don't know what, multiple parking tickets, who was in a high security, I don't know why, I'm trying to make up a story behind that, but anyway, she was, Leah was the one that was able to jimmy her lock open and free the rest, but it took her a couple of turns, and in doing so it brought on some zombies into their area. There's a toxic zombie in their space, not the best situation for them. But anyway, we do have a bunch of zombies, because if I pan around you can see that there's also a bunch coming up this way. There's a toxic runner, and they've been filtering down the streets going to where all the noise is, from all the way around to this side of the board, which is where we basically have to go. So we're going to get right to it. We're going to start with Achilles' turn, I guess. I'm going to keep calling him Achilles. Achille, who is basically out in the hallway there with with no weapon. So there is a zombie in his space, so it's going to take him 2 moves, but basically we're going to back him up 1 to move into there, and he's going to search in that room. So let's show you what that looks like. We're going to search the space and see if we get something decent. I hope he gets a gun. So anyway, we pull up our decks, we go to our search decks. You can see we have police car, pimpmobile, damage. We're going to, oh, assault rifle, there we go, baby, there we go. But that was all 3 of his actions. So basically I tick these off right here, but that's his 3 actions, but he pulled up an assault rifle. That's going to make him very effective, but not against the berserker zombies that are on the board. The brown ones are berserkers. They must be killed with a melee weapon. But that's going to end Achille's turn, so now we're going to go to Ivy. She has a nightstick. Now she can't kill the fatty that's there, but she can certainly take down the walkers in the space. Actually, she's got a katana and a hatchet. What's best for her? Let's see. The hatchet needs a 3+. Well, you know what? I should have done this when she picked up the hatchet, so I'm going to do it now. I'm going to do that instead. She could have done that, would have. Because now she's got the hatchet in place there. It only rolls 1 dice, so she's probably going to use... She'll use the katana, though. It's got 2 dice. But the hatchet's only 2 dice at a 4+, or 3 dice. She could kill 2 zombies with the katana in 1 shot, so we're going to do that. She has to be in the space to do that. So she's going to move here. By the way, this noise token is no longer there. I haven't really had a need for noise tokens because it's pretty obvious where they're heading. Anyway, she moves into the space with the zombies here, and then she's going to make a roll with her katana. Now again, she can't kill the fatty, but we got Leah coming, who happens to have a chainsaw. That's awesome. So we'll keep going with that. Okay, so we're going to go to her katana here, and you got ting, that's pretty cool. There's the stats, and all we have to do is hit attack. We're going to roll 2 dice. We got 2 hits. This is 1 hit. Oh, it's a 4 on this. The other one's a 3. So we killed. So that was her second action. We killed a berserker walker, and she's going to use her 3rd action to go again. She got a 6, so she did kill the bottle. The Molotov cocktail is a 6, so we killed a 2nd fatty walker. That's going to put her experience up 2. So she's on her way to getting some extra abilities, and then that ends her turn. So that was all 3 of her actions. So let's move on to who's next. Let's see. Rick. Rick's got a pistol. So let's go to the board and see what Rick's going to do. Okay, so Rick is right here. He is going to back into this group here, but that's okay. He's going to shoot at this one. He doesn't want to be in the same space as the toxic zombie, because then it will spray him. So he's got a pistol. He's going to see if he. So that was one of his actions to move into that space. He's going to take his next 2 actions, popping shots at that runner, toxic runner. We're definitely going to try and avoid some toxic blood spray, but we're going to take his pistol now for a 2nd action. We're going to roll. Let's hope he rolls well. He failed. That's a 2nd action. Let's see if we can get him again. He did. He got a 6 there and killed. That's going to put his experience up 1, and he killed this toxic zombie. Now, we have quite a bit of noise going on there. So in this space here, but again, I'm going to put the tokens on the board, but it doesn't really matter because there's only one way for the zombies to go at them right now. But let's continue on. We're going to go back here. That's going to be the, oops. Yeah, I think he was right here, yeah. We're going to go back. That's going to be at the end of his turn, and now we go to Leah. Now Leah is about to pop to the next level, but we got to get that fatty, so we don't really have a choice. But let's go to the, because she got a chainsaw. Let's go to the board and see what happens. Okay, so here's Leah. Basically, she's going to go first move, second move, and then for her third move, she's going to use her chainsaw. So let's go back to the app and roll the chainsaw dice against the one walker and the fatty that are left there. Okay, so we just hit that. Now we're going to roll for her attack. Come on, baby. We only got one hit, unfortunately, so that means the fatty. Man, our luck has been not great. That was her third action too, so it's not like she might get another action. We'll see, because that is going to kill the walker. Okay, so yeah. So first off, let me see. Turn order in actions. Well, it doesn't actually. It's melee. She can choose. So she's going to kill the fatty with that. Duh. So anyway, down goes the fatty, and it's a berserker fatty, so it could have only been handled that way. But she does get a +1. Now let's go back and see what that does for her abilities. So see her new abilities popping up right here. We're going to get to reveal that. It's going to be +1 action, which means she gets to take a fourth action again. She's going to use her chainsaw one more time to see if we can get rid of the one walker that's left in her space. With 5 dice, you think, there we go, that's what should have happened last time. 4 hits. We do take out this final walker that's there. That's going to put her experience up 1 more, and then we're done with her. So let's see who's next. Okay, we got Gary. Now Gary, he has a fire axe, but nothing to shoot at. His first action, boom, is going to be to search the room again. See if he can find something good in here. We need firearms badly. Well, there we go. Shotgun. That is awesome. Now, the plenty of ammo card that he has is for pistols, so he needs to give that to Rick. So for his second action, let's go back. Now, so for his second action, he's going to move out into the hallway. I'll go to the board and show you this instead on the app. Okay, so he moved out in the hallway, and then for his third action, he is going to move there. And that's going to end his actions for the turn. Okay, so that basically he has another action, but there's really nothing he can do there. He's out in the, that hallway outside the jail cell is considered like a street, so you can't search there, and he already searched this turn. So that's really all he gets to do. Well, no, that was all 3 of his actions. He searched and then moved 2. So that ends his turn. Now we're going to Zombie's turn, and then we'll get Ivy going. So for the zombies, let's see what happens. We've got to do a lot of movement. Okay, we're going to start here. So this toxic runner, he's going to go 1. Make sure you can see that in the camera as I lean over. Yeah, you can. Good. And 2 to there. So we're going to get him before he manages to get close enough. We got firearms now. These 2 here are going to move there. I'm going to just pan this way a little bit and show you the rest. These 2 are going to move there, here, straighten out these doors right there. These 2 are going to move here, here, here. All these are walkers down here. This is a walker, 2 more walkers, and boom, that's it. Now we got our 3 spawn points we have to contend with. So let's populate those. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is pull out our deck. We're going to go to our zombie deck. Hopefully, actually this is good. You'd think that would be bad for us, but it's not. And I'll tell you why. This plus symbol on the fatty here means that it's actually an abomination, and it would have been a toxic abomination had that been on the first thing. So this is actually, to me, is not worse. 3 toxic walkers way down at the far end of the space is not worse than a toxic abomination. So I'm going to get those out. Let's see what our next card is. Well, so there must have been a nuclear power plant by there or something, or some toxic waste dump near this prison, because we're getting a lot of worse. So two regular runners, just normal runners. That's these fellows here. This one's doing the monkey runner. And then we got a female. There's our 2 runners. They come out of the second red spawn point. Not so terrible. And then last but not least, 3 regular walkers. We can live with that. And believe it or not, we haven't had that many walkers come out. We haven't been using a lot of walkers, but we're going to add some walkers to the board right now. 3 of them. Okay, here are our three walkers. They're going into that white zone down at the farthest, the closest to the players right now. And that's where they're going to come out. And that basically is going to end that action phase. So we're going to keep going. We can do one more, and just to keep on rolling with it. So we're going to go back now. We've used that card. Now it's Ivy's turn. Now Ivy, she's got her katana and her. I should have had her search some more, but it's okay. Because, I mean, she's got this sniper ability, and we're not able to use it because she didn't have a weapon that she can use it with. But let's see, what does sniper exactly do? Let's take a look at that. Under the abilities, it says sniper. Okay. Sniper, the survivor may freely choose targets of all his ranged combat. So we need to get a firearm in her hands rather quickly. And we're a long ways away from a room with firearms. Well, you know, she can catch up. So here's what she's going to do. For her first, let me go to the board. I'll show you what she's going to do. For her first action, she's going to back up to here. Second action, she'll back into here. And then for her third action, she will search that room. Okay, so I'm going to use up all her actions. We're going to do that. We're going to hit the search bar. Boom. A laser pointer. Well, that's okay, but that's not what we're looking for. I guess she's going to have to search again for her first action next turn as well. But that's going to be it for her. Now we're going to move on to the next player. Again, there were no attacks. No zombies were in the zone to attack last turn. So Rick with his pistol. So the first thing that Rick wants to do is, I don't know how you do this in this game, but I know there's a way. Who's got the plenty of ammo for, I think it's, who was it that did that? Was it Gary? Yeah, he's got the plenty of ammo. So I wonder if we can do this. Let's see. We want to take this card and give it to Rick. There we go. So we're going to trade just like this. They don't want to swap anything out. He's going to keep his fire axe and a shotgun. He's going to trade that to Rick, and that's going to be the end of that. Boom. Hey, that was pretty slick. Okay, now we go back to the players list. We got to go to Rick's turn. And he now has the plenty of ammo, so he can take an extra roll. I could do that because they're in the same space. Anyway, that was his first action. He traded with Gary. Now he's going to shoot at the toxic zombie, and I'll show you where that is. Okay, once again, these noise markers are not really here yet, but you can see that Rick is right here, so he's going to stand there and shoot at the toxic runner that's coming at them. Okay, so for his second action, we're going to pull up his pistol, and we're going to roll. Bam! A 1. He missed. But see, it automatically put the ammo thing up, so we're going to do it again. And a 6, so he takes 2 shots and blows the toxic runner away. That's going to give him another point of experience, and we have cleared the hallway enough to feel a little better about life. That actually leaves him with one more action, so let's go back to the table. Well, so for his final action, we do have to start moving down. So he's going to move there, and that's going to end his turn. Okay, so that was his last action. Now we're going to move on. We've got Leah. Chainsaw-wielding Leah. She's not in a massive hurry. You know, I forgot that Rick has a new ability. I've got to pay attention to that on the app, because she's got 4 actions. But she doesn't want to engage those guys down there. So basically, not with a hand weapon anyway. She also wants to trade off the Wakizashi, because if she trades it to, I think it's, yeah, we'll see. Maybe it'll be the other way around. I know she's got the chainsaw. I don't know. It's Ivy that's got the katana. Regardless of that, I think we do have to move. So she's going to move right there and kind of move up 1 and wait it out, and that's going to be her whole turn. So when I say move up, I mean she was here. She's going to move there, and we're going to end her actions there. She can't really do anything. I mean, she could give Rick a hand weapon, I suppose, and trade with him. He's got the ammo and the pistol right now, but I don't see that we need to worry about that. We got plenty of people with hand combat. We need to keep the ranged people with their ranged combat. So let's keep going. So that ends her turn. So now we got Gary. He's got a fire axe and a shotgun. He's doing quite well. The shotgun has a range of 0 to 1. So here's what we're going to do with him. Let's go to the board. Gary's kind of a crazy dude. Okay, this is Gary here. He's got his shotgun. Interestingly enough, it looks like he's got a double barrel, but it's a sawed-off in his hand. But anyway, he's going to move from 1, 2, and then for his final action, he's going to shoot his shotgun into the space with the 2 zombies there and see if he can kill them. Again, I'm not really worried about noise markers because right now, at least, there's really only one place for the zombies to go. I'll worry about it when there's more of a chance of the zombies splitting off. But anyway, we're going to do his shotgun, so let's select that. You hear it ratchet up. Let's shoot his shotgun. Boom! A 5 and a 4, that equals 2 hits. You know, so he killed both the toxic walker and the regular walker. So it's going to put him up into the space there. He's anyway, we do need to take that next ability. What is it? Let's see what it is. +1 action. So he has another action. Let's go back to the table. Okay, so you can see these 2 guys here. They are gone. And Gary has one more action. Yeah, might as well move up one more. Start getting ready to shoot those guys as they come around the corner there. They're not going to catch up to him. There's no runners close enough right now to get him. So we're okay. And then that's going to end his turn. Okay, so let's end his turn. We're going to go to Akil. Now he's way back in the back room. He is wounded, so it's probably good that he stays at a distance. But we're going to just move him as far as we can. So let's go to the table. Okay, so he's here. So we're going to move him 1. Wait, let's just check out what... I'm going to look and see what his... He gets another action, so he's going to actually be able to move 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So he's moved up behind Gary there. And that's his whole turn. Now keep in mind that even though he has no experience... Oh yeah, he doesn't have his ability yet. He's got to get some experience first, and he doesn't have any. So I'm going to back him up. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, next one is now the zombies' turn. Okay, so we got to do zombies first. So let's go back and do our zombie moves on the table. Okay, so the first 2, they're just going to move up, shamble around the corner where Gary's got a shotgun leveled at him. This one's going to move here. We're going to have a lot of killing as we move these guys up and around the room. Look at this mob. This mob down here is getting pretty hefty. Right here. Got these 2 here. 1. Bam. This is becoming quite a mob here. These 2 move there. These 3 move there. And that's it. That's all the moves. Now we got to go do our spawns. Okay, so let's get our zombie deck out. See what happens. Hopefully we'll start not having so many toxic zombies come out. Okay, just 1 regular walker. Can't argue with that. So in the first red zone, we just have a regular walker come out. In the second red zone, we have 2 toxic walkers. Happen to have them right handy. Here they are. Right, that's a runner. I'm going to have to get a walker. Let's see. Yeah, I got plenty. There's a female toxic walker. They're going in the other red zone. And then lastly, we have the white zone that was activated when we open the gates to the cells, and that is going to be 3 regular walkers. I think we can live with that too. Okay, well that ends our zombie phase. Again, there's no tax because we've been keeping it clear. We're going to go to the board. I'll just kind of give you a status update of where things are. We're doing pretty good. We'll get everybody caught up to each other this turn, I think. They're getting a little spread out. I don't like that. They got to kind of stay together. But let's take a look. Okay, so we have Ivy way back here still. She was searching that room trying to find a better weapon. She found a laser pointer, which really didn't help her very much. The other third guy, we got 3. We got in that space we got Leah, Rick, and Akil. And then up at the front there we have Gary, who's kind of leading the charge because he's the dude. And then you can see that we have quite a few zombies coming their way. They're going to have to wade through a storm of zombies to get to these other objectives here and here. I'm probably going to try for this objective first because if we can get that, it doesn't say in the scenario that we have to clear all objectives. We just have to find the green one. If that happens to be the green one, we can bypass. Oh, actually we cannot bypass. Hold on, there must be a door missing somewhere. Or is that intentional? That might be intentional. Ooh, it is. Wow. There's there's no door here. You've got to go down this street to get around. So if we open this, we're going to populate all these rooms here. everyone that's open to this. So this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. But then what else happens is if this is not the green objective, then we have to circle back to here. So we got to think about that as we move through. But if we go for this one way down here first, this one we'll have to double back for that one. So we're probably going to have to split our team up just enough to get to that, to check this objective and clear those zombies out as they come toward them. Now keep in mind, we are going to have to come back because the green door, I don't know if you can see it, yeah you can, the green door to exit is right here, so when we find the green objective, we're going to have to come back through there to get to here, past all these spawn points. So I'm really hoping that this one is the green objective. So far we've only uncovered one. We might also get, again, it might be that one. We're going to try that one soon too. Anyway, that's going to be it for now, so thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to start doing some massive uploads. I have a feeling like I may have made a small mistake or two, but nothing dramatic. I recorded about 5 or 6 of these together, so let's see how they turn out. And I hope you like Zombicide with the new app and all the funny characters. I was tempted to start doing some role-playing with Akil and these guys, Gary. I could just imagine the personalities. You got the dude with Jason Statham and Hannibal Lecter basically in the same room together. It could be interesting. Anyway, we'll continue on, and I look forward to seeing you next time.